Nelinpeli.com, suomalaista laatua.
Oho.
Hei, täällä ollaan. NHL 13 pressissä. Tunnelma on huikea ja odottava, vai mitä sanot?
Erittäin odottava tällä hetkellä, kyllä. Mutta hyvä fiiliksellä.
No mitä sä Sami Henkko odotat noin niin kuin eniten NR 13?
No siis ne 600 uudistusta, mitä siihen on 12 tehty, niin siis niistä numero 579 on mun suosikki. Eli siinä on vähän enemmän katsojia nykyään noissa otteluissa kuin viime kaudella. Et se on se, mitä mä oon nyt enemmän lähtenyt.
Hot damn! Tällaisia uutispaljastuksia ei muualla kuule. Vai kuule, varmaan mystistä. Sebu, millä mielin sä oot? Odotat sä NR 13 jotain käänteen tekevää ja spektakkeliomasta?
No, paha sanoa. Mulle jäi itse asiassa toi edellinen NR väliin. Sitä aikaisempaa, oliko se?
96 mä oon viimeksi hakannut.
Toisiksi siitä tuli pelattua aika paljon, mutta hitto, kyllä vois melkein nyt jo pelattua. Toi näyttää kyllä ihan hyvältä.
Se näyttää, nyt se pitäisi...
Tässä skillstickia ikinä oikein osaa käyttää. Mä aina käytän klassikontrolleria. Siinä on tehty pahoja muutoksia siitä.
Tykkäsin aina skillstickista.
Sen kun sen oppii, se on hyvä. Sen kun se oppii.
Kerro menee. Kyllä mä silloin just taisin opetella Fight Nights. Muistaa. Fight Night oli se eka, missä mä sit tosissaan niinku rupesin kokeilemaan, että okei, miltä tää nyt tuntuu sitten vemputtaa tattia.
Miltä se tuntuu?
Sitten kun mä pääsin siihen niinku ytimeen, niin kyllähän se sit alkoi mennä siinä.
Kyllä.
Vähän aikaa piti harjoitella, mutta siis vaikeuksien kautta voittoa. Mailla pysy kädessä, mutta se niinku hieno tunteinen tatsi, se vaati harjoitusta.
Kohta otetaan sitten tuosta vähän matsia. Otetaanko heti Samin vastaan meikä?
Eiköhän me oteta.
Otetaan vaan, toi kuulostaa hyvältä. Mä jättäydyn tästä ihan pois, niin mä en voi kuvata.
Sä voit kuvata, joo, parempi ehkä, että sä kuvaat. Sä oot parempi kuvaa kuin NHL.
Pitäis varmaan sanoa jotain, mutta ikävä kyllä se on täysin totta.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming out to the event. I'm really proud to show off what we've done this year with the product, and this presentation is about 15 to 20 minutes. There's a couple videos so you can see a little bit of what we've done, and we'll just get into it. So this year with the NHL 13, last year was a very good year for the product. We did very well, and this year we think this is the biggest leap forward since NHL 07. The amount of changes in the game is very drastic. You're going to see it in gameplay as well as in connected experiences, and I'll go through that right now. We've done 4 major things in the game. 2 are in gameplay, and 2 are in modes that you can play in the product. So the first gameplay innovation is our new skating engine. It's called True Performance Skating. It gives you explosiveness, top end speed, momentum, which is a physics-based. So your actual physics and your body going one direction and try and move the other, you'll actually see a difference in how the players play. In the past, our skating was very quick to turn 90 degrees to go left or right, so it made skating not realistic. Now you're actually going to get the feeling that you're controlling a real-life NHL player, the way they skate and move. You can see that some of the next pieces that I'll talk about now are all new EA Sports Hockey IQ. So basically, once we did the changes to the skating engine, it changed how the flow of the game worked. So what we wanted to do was redo all our strategies so that you could actually get that flow back to reality of what real hockey is. Another thing is we worked on goalies. Every year we work on goalies. This year we actually changed how our goalie system works. In the past it was an animation-driven system. This year it's all based on limb control, so each arm and leg of the goalies is separate from the animation he plays. But the other thing that we wanted to do was connect people with the world of hockey, as well as connect them with each other. So what we've done is added 2 new game modes. The first game mode is Gym Connected. And the idea is that you will be able to play in a league, a dynasty mode, with 30 up to 750 players in a league. And how we do that is we have one person starts the league as a commissioner, and join as a team. He can get 29 of his friends or people that he knows to play with him, so there'll be 30 general managers. And from there, they can have 24 friends on each team to play with them. The idea is that they can use the same technology that we have for EA Sports Hockey League. They can then play with one of the teams that they've created and actually start playing against each other in a dynasty mode. So another thing about this mode is that, again, if you're not on your console, you don't know what's happening as different people are interacting with the mode. So we created a mobile app for iOS. It allows you to actually stay engaged in your league. I know that sometimes I'll go to the mall, my wife she wants to go buy some clothes, I'm sitting in the store, I can actually check my league, check what's going on in the league, and actually know if people are finishing games and playing. If I want to make a trade, I can make a trade offer, I can sign a free agent, I can actually look at all the different rosters, so I can keep engaged with the league whether I have my console on or not. And in this way, it allows a person to stay connected with the league of up to those 750 people that are all interacting with each other. So that's not all we did. There's other features we've added this year. One of them is our Legends feature that we had last year. We have 8 Legends this year. 5 of them are new. You can see Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Jeremy Roenick are from last year. And this year we have added 5 more. And one of them is Jari Kurri, who's here today with us from Finland. And he's one of our big legends that we added, along with Dominic Hasek, Doug Gilmore, and this year, for the first time ever in our game, we've added 2 women legends. One is Haley Wickenheiser and Angela Ruggiero, who are both captains, who were captains of their Canadian and the U.S. national teams for the women. Presentation was a big thing for us this year as well. We focused on a lot of the lighting and the art in the game. You'll see a lot of nuances in replays and how the players look, how the ice looks, how the stadiums look. We spent a lot of time with this, as well as we did some presentation aspects in the front end, and you'll see that in the game. And another thing is we added a true broadcast camera. Basically, we fixed one of our cameras that we had, which was a side view, but we've actually made it a full broadcast camera. So now the camera is actually working exactly like you'd see an NHL game or a game here in Europe, with the camera swinging back and forth. So in conclusion, it's the biggest leap since NHL 07 in the skill stick, which was a revolution in how we played the game, because you can control the stick separate from your feet. Now we've given you making your feet as good as your hands in the game. 2 gameplay innovations, again, the True Performance Skating and the EA Sports Hockey IQ just changed the way and the flow of the game. You can actually feel it, and you can actually see it when you're playing the game. You'll see how it flows quite differently than in the past. And connected experiences with Gym Connected, where you can play with up to 750 people, or you can play by yourself, but with that mode of being able to be connected to it at all times through your iPhone or iOS. And NHL Moments Live, which allows you to connect to the real world of hockey by getting new moments and actually seeing that, hey, when things happen in real life, they're being pushed to me in my game, and I can actually enjoy those moments. So again, thank you very much. I'll be talking to most of you, I imagine, and if there's any questions, by all means, get Nina to set up time. We'll talk. Thank you very much.
No niin, lapset ja lapsenmieliset, meillä on nyt sitten luvassa teille pikainen ja perinpohjainen haastattelu pelin tuotteen Andy Agostinin kanssa. Ja eipä sitten siinä muuta kuin muitta mutkitta, vaihdetaan kieli englanniksi. So, Andy, welcome to Nelinpeli. And there are, how many, 600 new improvements in NHL 13?
I wouldn't say that many, but I mean, we have some big improvements this year. Changes the way the game is played, and how a user will see the game from last year to this year should be a different experience completely.
Well, we heard that there are 600 new improvements, so please list them all. Go.
Well, I'll give you the big 4.
All right.
New skating engine, True Performance Skating Engine, is a physics-based skating engine. We did 1,000 new animations to let you have creativity in your feet. And from 07, we had the skill stick, which lets you have creativity in your hands. So now you have all the tools of a real hockey player. along with our new EA Sports Hockey IQ, allows you to actually have all the strategies that a real NHL team would have, as well as European teams. And from there, we actually worked this year. This year alone, we did more work on our AI than in the last 3 years combined. So we actually focused on bringing the skating and the strategies together to make the game change in how it feels and plays. And then from there, we actually added 2 new game modes. We added GM Connected. One of the most requested features was to have a multi-user dynasty mode. And we actually took it one step further. So instead of just 30 NHL GMs or general managers, we have 750 players that can play together. And by doing that, they can play as one person will start the league. They'll get 29 friends, they'll join them and have each a team under them. And then from there, they can get up to 24 friends in their team and play up to 6-on-6 hockey versus other teams. So they have that full experience of having up to 750 users playing all at once in this one environment community. And with NHL Moments Live, you get that nice snippet of bite-sized gaming where you can play for 10 minutes and try and recreate or change history based on the 26 scenarios we've put on the disc from last year, as well as we have the ability to give you new downloadable scenarios when available online. And in that way, when something cool happens in the NHL, we can upload it and let you try and see if you can do what that team did or change what that team did.
Okay. So from all the new features, what would you say is your personal favorite and why?
I have 2. One, because I personally worked on it. GM Connected is my feature that I worked on. It's very it's different because it feels like you're actually playing with an environment of other people. It's not just the CPU, and it can be played any way you want. It could be one person versus all the CPU teams, and you have the ability to have that league and actually keep up with it with our new mobile app on iOS. So that goes with you. It follows you. It's NHL 13 in your pocket, walking away. You can do that. So that's a really cool feature that I like. And the skating just changes how it feels. Everything looks and feels like it should on TV, and it feels so much cleaner and better to score a goal when you're skating nicely and moving around. So it's a very a different dynamic that we've had in the past.
Well, generally speaking, the NHL games, you get one game per year, pretty much, and sometimes all the changes that come with it. Unlike perhaps this year with 13, it's major improvements, major differences with the other games. But a lot of the times there are very slight differences, like a huge amount. So is it hard to convey that to the buying public that a lot of things have changed, but you might not even notice most of them? As a producer, does that tick you off sometimes?
Oh, I don't know if it ticks me off. I think it is sometimes nuance, but in some ways there are moments where if a person doesn't notice it, you've probably done a good job, because it's an improvement that they're going, cool, and they see it, but it's not something that stands out to them. It's just a bigger part of a bigger package. Like this year we did a lot of work on our presentation, so when you're looking at the ice and you're looking at the players, there was a lot of work put into the lighting of how the stadium looks to more realistically portray an NHL-sized stadium or a major European-sized stadium with that lighting. And in the past, it was great lighting, but that improvement now, you're going to see a little bit more of how the shadow bounces off the ice and the goalie equipment, the way it looks with just the extra shading and the extra lighting. The players themselves, their likenesses, their faces are way better. We've done a lot of work on the shadowing on the players' faces. So you'll start to see nuances that you take for granted that it's an improvement, but it makes the package completely a much better package for a person to see. So it can be challenging when you're trying to explain a small nuance, but when you tell them there's a bunch of changes that change to art, that is a bigger and better package.
Right. Perfect. Okay. Siinähän kuulitte sitten suoraa faktaa Andy Agostinin suusta. So Andy, thanks again for your time.
Kiitos, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Perfect.
No problem, thank you.
Se on vanhempi kuin...
Vittu, ihan
Ne yhteensä! Ei saatana!
No just noin. Ei, mä vedin vittu Tsägän maali.
Taitomaali.
Kato, onko taitomaali?
Siinä on sinä.
Joo.
On taitomaali siis, joo.
Hei!
Mitä?
Sitä ei hyväksytä.
Yes! Onko tää nyt reilua sitten? Tuo. No niin, kaljukala rillipää.
Hei, missä murrut kypärää?
En mä tiedä. Jari Kurri varmaan pölli sen.
No niin, rakkaat lapsukaiset. Nyt ollaan saatu todellinen elävä legenda haastatteluun, nimittäin vieressäni istuu, kuten tarkkasilmäisimmät saattavat jo huomata, itse Jari Kurri. Jari, mikä meininki?
Meininki on hyvä tässä.
No niin. Miltä se tuntuu? Nythän sä oot mukana tuossa NHL 13 sitten pikselimuodossa. Miltä se tuntuu katsella itseään tällaisessa formaatissa?
No vähän rupeaa jännittämään, että mitä kikkoja se oikein pystyy tekemään tänä päivänä. Ei, hieno kunnia asia päästä tuohon porukkaan mukaan. Ja mielenkiinnolla päästään kurvailemaan ja heittämään jalkakikkoja. Liekin.
Aivan. Tuleeko sun itse koskaan pelailtua tai ootko millään niin kuin, tavalla peliympyröissä mukana?
Aika vähän on tullut pelattua. Tietenkin omien poikien kautta on vähän tullut seurattua ja tänäkin päivänä 5-vuotiset ja saa se pelaa sitä peliä, mutta et sitä kautta kyllä tässä varmaan nyt tiivistyy ja varmaan löytyy munkin kädestä. Ihan hyvä niin, että en ole oikeastaan sillä lailla ollut mikään himon pelaaja, tietenkin tunnen ja on aika hienosti otettu siitä päässyt mukaan, koska aika hieno seura ja aika hieno peli on ja kaikki aitoa se on niin tänä päivänä, että olisiko nähtiin vähän aikaa sitten niin tulevaa peliä, niin sitä uutta peliä kuin aitoa se kaikki liikkuminen, luisteleminen, niin saada ihan ja oikeasti olla töissä.
No itse asiassa tuosta onkin hyvä kysyä, että itse kun en niin kuin ole luistimet jalassa koskaan muuta tehnyt kuin kaatuillut, mutta sulla on niin sanotusti kannukset erittäin hyvin hankittuna, niin minkälaisia juttuja sä keskityt, kun sä näet esimerkiksi nyt sitten tämmöisen virtuaalivastineen lajista, jonka sä tunnet kuin omat taskusi? Niin luulet sä, että sä katot sitä kuitenkin aika eri silmin kuin sitten vaikka tavallinen pulliainen, joka ei niitä hienouksia osaa sillä tavalla spotata?
No kyllä se varmaan katsoo sitä aitoisuutta ja sitä vähän niin sitä luistelutekniikkaa ja harhautuksia ja onko se, ettei se ole liian kulmikasta, kun sitähän se ei pysty olemaan eikä voi olla niin kuin aidosti ja kaikki tämmöiset niin tekeminen, että jos näki maalivahdien torjuntaa, se oli ihan aitoa, että kyllä siellä niin painosti tämmöisiä jutteluja ja luisteluja ja pysähdyksiä ja suunnanvaihdoksia ja tämmöisiä. Se aitous on ja se on vaan kehittynyt, että on aikaisemmin nähnyt niitä pelejä tämän vuoden pelissä selvästi silmään tarttuu siihen, että siinä mielessä on menty eteenpäin. Kaikki lisää tuotu tämmöisiä taktikoasioilla ja selvästi siellä on käytetty hyväksi jotain valmentajaa ja ihan salaisuudet, jääkiekkoisia salaisuuksia ennen, ne on kaikki tuolla pelissä jo niin kuin esillä kaikki nähtävissä. Siinä mielessä sitähän se on ihan asia.
Loistavaa. Siinä kuulitte elävän legendan suusta tiukkaa faktatietoa. Jari Kurri, suuret kiitoksia.
Kiitos.
No niin, siinähän sitä teille täyslaidallinen settiä suoraan täältä Sports Academysta. NHL 13 kaupoissa jo tätä katsellessanne, eli syyskuun 13. päivä. Armon vuonna 2012. Sebastian Websterin, Sami Saarelaisen, Jari Kurrin ja Andy Agostinin puolesta. Kiitos. Pärättäkää tuolta Nelinpelin YouTube-kanava tilaukseen alas kommenttia ja peukkua. Ja ei muuta kuin naputtelemaan nelinpeli.comista löytyy sitten kaikki se uljas sisältö, jota näiden videoiden lisäksi meillä on tarjolla. Domesta löytyy myös sitten kaikki Nelinpelin tarjonta. Eikä siinä. Kiekko on repussa ja reppu hellän.